Hello guys and girls, today we'll be talking about time travel without paradox. So first of all, what is a time travel paradox? Suppose you travel back in time and kill your grandfather. That means he won't be marrying your grandmother and subsequently your father won't be born, and that means you won't be born. Then the question arises, how did you travel back in time and kill your grandfather? The same thing was thought upon by two scientists, Fabio Costa and German Tobar, who came up with the paper Reversible Dynamics with Closed Time-like Curves and Freedom of Choice. So to understand that, let's go back to Einstein. Einstein said closed time-like curves are possible. So you can travel back in time and then interact with your own past self, but it has consequences. You may end up endangering your own very existence. Now, law of classical dynamics says that if we know the current state of a system, we know the entire history of the system. Let us take the example of a ball. A ball is traveling with a speed of 30 meters per second in a particular direction. Then we can calculate that what will be the ball's position, let's say after n seconds of time. Then Einstein's theory of relativity and classical dynamics cannot exist at the same time. But as we all know, Einstein is rarely wrong with his theories. So the researchers Fabio Costa and German Tobas did the maths and they found out that anything that has happened will happen no matter what. The universe will adjust itself for the particular instance to happen. Let us understand that with an example. Suppose you want to travel back in time to kill the patient zero that spread the coronavirus. So you travel back in time and try to kill the person who spread the coronavirus. But due to some circumstances, you end up infecting your own self and then becoming patient zero. Now it gives me wonder to think the same thing was written in Bhagavad Gita years ago, in which Lord Krishna says there was never a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor will be there any future in which we shall cease to be. Basically, it again means that anything that has happened will happen. There's another quote in Padma Purana. You can pause the video and read the whole quote, but that also says that we do not have any control on our destiny and fate. So from the research done by Fabio Costa and German Tobas, it validates which is already written in our scriptures. Now the question arises that if we do not have any control on our destiny and fate, do we have anything called free will? Or are we bound in a continuous time loop, repeating our actions and inactions? Thank you for watching.